Hamza. Everybody, wherever you are, we are in Cape Town for test match number 2 between South Africa and Pakistan. A look at the two teams that are to play today. South Africa with 3 changes. Patterson, Dazorzi and Bosch make way for Maharaj, Mulder and Kwena Mapaga, who is on debut. Mir Hamza is into the Pakistan side and he comes in for Nasim Shah. A couple of teams that did battle at Centurion, and what a thriller of a test match it was.
Still a victory.
What a start, as if he's picking up where he left off. Muhammad Abbas, that looks pretty straight, you know. Not out, says the ump, and straight away Shan Masood has a decision to make and he'll have a chit-chat.
Ball's close. Can we just go back a few frames? Pitching outside off, impacting line. And wickets, umpire's call. That's out. You're on screen, signal now.
Nice shot. Beautifully played. Ryan Rickleton down the ground for 4.
I like that. He's got time today. Moving nicely. Sees it venturing up a little bit fuller. Wonderful balance. Not trying to overhit it. Allowing the ball to come and play it under his eyes. Excellent placement.
Shot. Oh, yes, that's beautiful. Away for 4 more. A lovely start here for Ryan Rickleton into double figures.
Oh dear. Where's Polly? And watching this young man drive at a cricket ball.
Yeah. That's good. Oh, that's very good. 2 in a row from Markram.
When Aidan Markram's driving straight down the ground, you'd know that he's loves the cover drive. We saw so many of those at Supersport Park in that first test match, but that is just an exquisite drive. Straight down the ground for 4. Yeah, again, Hamza just looking for a bit of swing. Over pitch.
Seen some beautiful driving so far by the opening pair of Aidan Markram and Ryan Rickleton, who's opening in test matches for the first. Runs for Rickleton. And a push forward and a healthy outside half of the bat. Oh dear, oh no, he's gone down and he's hurt himself pretty. Hopefully he's going to be okay, but he looks like he's...
You don't react like that unless it's immensely sore and you've done some damage. Obviously don't worry too much about where the ball's going, just worry about the follow-up time of you. And it's this moment here, just see him
cope well on a difficult pitch, and this should be absolutely a walk in the park for him.
Bright star, that is for sure, for Pakistan, and how brilliant has he been.
Yeah, that's well bowled again. You have to put as much as you can into each delivery to get these kind of edges to carry. The slip cordon will be trying to stand as close as they possibly can. Might be the one quick enough.
4 runs behind square on the offside. He's been peppering that area recently. Early in his innings, it was about drives in front of square. Now he's finding runs behind square.
Yeah, front foot slice, getting it past point.
Yeah, Dazorzi out with an injury. We weren't sure what would have happened if he hadn't been injured, whether Rickleton would have held his place in the
starting line. And be happy that he's playing now that he's got himself to 30. Make that 36.
Little milestone for these two as well as they bring up their 50
brings up 50 runs.
A lot of runs have leaked
through to the wicket keeper, and he makes no mistake behind the stumps.
100th dismissal in Test match cricket for Mohammad Rizwan. Tiny little inside edge. Aidan Markram is to go for 17. South Africa 61 for 1. Here's Vian Mulder. says he hates watching cricket, sitting out on the sidelines for a couple of weeks. Tony Dezorzi, of course, missing out for this test match. Yes.
No run. Yeah, what they haven't been afraid to do, the South Africans, is to try things.
And Mulder plays it beautifully.
Yeah, always is special when somebody is playing an on drive like that. In the slot, and he did not hesitate. What a lovely timing on that one. Opened himself.
There's a nick, and Mulder's gone, just persisting all the time.
Yeah, I don't get this strategy either. I must admit, Hayes, we saw it in the last over. It's a really good surface. It's a wonderful surface. Just stay as still as you possibly can be and play from there. We saw him in the last over try and move down and outside the off stump. Another example. And at point of impact or point of contact, I think his head's moving. It's well outside the off stump. He's gone into the channel. He's made it easy for a bus. And Pakistan have their second, well away from his body. It's a bit of a nonchalant just push, but I think it's because of the movement initially that he makes the mistake of doing that. Anyway, Mulder at number 3 for this test match. He goes for 5, 70 for 2.
Second time past 50. First time he went on to get a century.
He's managed to get himself to 50 in 73 deliveries. He's got a good conversion rate to get a 3-figure score.
Oh, they like it. They're up in a big way, and up goes that finger as well. So
It should have worked in the first test match, but Salman Ali Agha never got a look in. The ball not really spinning, just stayed the course, straighter ball, edge beautifully taken and held by Rizwan. These are difficult ones to take.
Yeah, it's a good take, and this definitely makes it a session for Pakistan. Having lost the toss, been asked to go into the field first, to have South Africa 72 for 3 on what looks like a really good surface. That's massive for Pakistan.
Well, it is lunch now. On day one, some feet to keep Stubbs nice and quiet now for 3 digs in a row.
Walks out to the crease now to start his innings after lunch. Themba Bavuma, what a couple of years he has had. He's led this team with the bat. It's been excellent for South Africa with the bat over the last couple of years, and he's also led this team as captain now. And they are on their way to that World Test Championship final. And now he walks in after lunch, Sean.
Yeah, and all you'll notice is that he's got himself a new sponsor in the new year, a new batting deal. But I would expect the same approach and the same quality batting. 72 for 3.
Just the one ball to... And the captain is away. Will steer down towards third. Starts his innings with a boundary.
Yeah, nicely plays, just waits for it to come to him, not pushing out in front of himself. You do get the feeling this kind of surface should be perfect for Themba. The way he's played on someone that have offered a lot of bounce, should be that defensive technique should be really sound on this surface here at Newlands. Opens up with the boundary.
Africa past 100 in their first innings of this test match.
180 balls coming.
Hit that nicely. A very good drive indeed. Hard in the ground over the top of the cover, and that's gone for 4. Fine shot.
But only a few will achieve. He loves batting at this ground. And when he makes 50, he makes 100. On the 5th of December last year, he passed 50 for the first time in his test career, and he made 100 against
the track inside out. Oh, I tell you what, it has flown a long way over that middle fence.
Now this is just a look at the work just to show how difficult it is to bowl to both.
No.
That's away for 4. And I think Mohammad Rizwan probably summed that up.
Yeah, nay is no. And it's not shut.
Bowler's going to drag it short. Cried nay, and that's the reason why. Easy pickings for Themba Bavuma.
Nay, chocker.
At leg side field. Both these have managed to quite comfortably rotate and score at a fair.
Everybody feet up.
He's superstitious for me. You don't strike me as someone.
So lost hope in trying to find the outside edge. There's another drag down. That's well fielded. And it's a dangerous position to get into as a seamer when you kind of at the back end test.
Shot in anger by Rickleton. It's gone nowhere near where he wanted to, but it still brings runs. An effective use of the feet by the South African captain. He loves facing spin. He's got a good record.
Just a wonderful sway of the bat.
It's an interesting shot by Rickleton. Looking at this field, it's such a strong leg side field. They're looking to bring them into play, but this is outside the off stump, and he still makes.
It's difficult to describe what kind of shot you should refer to that as.
Back to your point, Hazy. Very often, as bowlers, you sum up.
So there's still plenty of time for Rickleton to add to that. But Bavuma not out on 89, so he's just a... That's wild and down the leg side. Bit of excess work required by Mohammad Rizwan.
Question to you, Vernon. Why is he...
Record partnership I was mentioning between Wally Hamlin and Les Ames. 38 and 39.
Obviously missed making it to the squad. He wasn't selected, which I...
Nicely played, just a single. 280 for 3.